All right. Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, world. Oh, there's
Hello,
Kitty.
world. Oh, you're Kitty?
Kitty, she's a little worried. We got this big thunderstorm happening, but she'll be
Oh,
all
poor
right.
Kitty. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, fingers crossed we don't lose you. And
Yeah.
so before we get into it, okay, a little bookkeeping business, whatever. Anybody who's trying to find the video, I apologize. I had posted the link to the video when I posted the link to the audio. I did them both at the same time, but apparently that link didn't get you to the video. So I just posted a new link on our Facebook page. And we also had a question from somebody trying to find our Facebook page. I changed the URL. So now it's facebook.com/ a table at the Tano / So that should get you to our Facebook page. All right.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
was that was a
That
lot.
was
That was a
that was a
lot.
lot just to start with. I'm
Yeah.
already I'm already tired. But
Me too. Me too. And
anyway,
I was
we had a blast doing the video. We don't
mhm.
know if the results are what you'd hoped for, but
Yeah, I know.
it
I
was
know.
fun. We had a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
not having applied that amount of makeup for some time, it was I don't know if was it gratifying to know you could still do it, except you had that moment where you were using the wrong side of the eyeliner
I have
and
never
just
used eyeliner
she was
before, yeah.
daubing away at her eye. Like there's one side that's got the pencil itself, and the other side is like a thing that you smudge the pencil in with. And she was daubing away at her eyelid with this. I said, "That's not going to get you anywhere." You know, she was being fairly aggressive with it, but
I was.
there was no color on it.
And that's why I'm here alone.
But anyway, I don't think we looked really very much like Ava or Tracy. Um, but we looked like something. I don't know.
I was gonna say as soon as I tuned into the next episode of Hospital, I thought, "My gosh, is that
You were like,
Tracy or is that
nailed it,
me?" Yeah,
nailed it.
nailed it, yeah. And I know you're using that ice by the pool trick now.
Oh my God, that was absolutely pornographic today.
That was almost
I
like
was
the
thinking,
Body
would you
Shot
be
scene.
doing that at a poolside? My goodness.
At
Anyway,
that particular pool,
I know.
I don't
Dirty,
I know.
dirty Ava.
Yeah, Ava,
Sh-
gosh,
She's
gosh,
spicy.
she is.
Um,
Yeah.
but
So
anyway,
anywho,
thanks for putting up with our silliness. I don't
yes.
think it was our best product. Like we actually
Mhm.
talked more about General Hospital than we normally do, and
Mhm.
it was just weird sitting in the same room and everything. But
Yeah, plus I had a tummy full of pizza, and apparently when you eat a whole pizza, liquor doesn't have the same power over
yeah,
you.
that's kind of a rookie mistake. Rookie mistake, and could have helped you with that. I didn't know it's going to be a problem. And
Yeah,
so we had our French 45s, which I thought were pretty good.
I did too. Yes, I
Not
would
too
drink that
sweet.
again. Nope,
Yeah.
nope. Mm-mm.
And then I had to polish off the champagne, and so
Yes,
that
good
was.
job, Gia.
I know I took one for the team,
You
but
really did.
it's not like
Mhm.
you can put the cork back in and save it.
No, no. So you were doing us a service. You're
I
very
was, yeah,
very
yeah,
selfless, Gia.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
So thank
it
you.
was a good time. I had a lovely Maine vacation, and
I haven't seen my Yelp review yet, but I've got my fingers crossed for 2
yeah,
stars. 2
for the bed
stars.
and breakfast, the New Year's Inn, the New Year's Inn. But anyway, somebody said something about she liked the aggressive jewelry or something like that, and I thought that was
Mm, mhm.
exactly right because she didn't even see in an
Yes.
earlier incarnation. Keisha
Mhm.
was wearing shower rings in her ears,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that was
nice ones.
pretty nice ones. But that was
And then
even more aggressive.
it was aggressive, and then I made a necklace out of them, and I kinda liked that. I wish I had gone with that look, earlier,
I
but,
liked your belt necklace; it was all right. It's
thank
pretty
you,
good.
Gia. And, somebody suggested we do this again sometime, and we dress up as different characters, so that could be fun if we have an
Oh, we'll have to.
opportunity to do that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
was just
guess
wishing I'd gone with Alexis and just had the blazer look because I can
yeah.
do a blazer. That's more me.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Anyway,
sometime. I mean, I guess we don't have to be in the same place. We could still do a dress up video
do you know
episode
how to do
sometime.
that split screen thing? You're such a pro at this podcast
Well,
thing.
clearly I'm not, but I think we could figure it out. I think. But, what probably won't
Okay.
happen anytime soon, but
No, probably
certainly
not, because that was a
yeah.
lot, you know.
That was yeah, getting into character, because 'cause we're both method actors, we're serious professionals, so when we
Right,
commit to something, it's a real investment of us
right.
ourselves emotionally,
Yeah, yeah.
spiritually, intellectually, right?
Yep.
Right.
But another,
Did you nod off there?
yeah, sorry, I was just
You were
thinking of
thinking
something else.
about horses, weren't you?
Yeah, but if anybody wants to dress themselves up as a character and
Take a
post it
picture.
somewhere on our Facebook page, and we,
Yeah,
we
that's a
could all
fun
have a good
idea
time trying
too.
to figure out who you are.
Yeah, that's true, that's
I don't know if
true.
you would have known who we were trying to be, except we said it so many times that
Yeah, that's right. That
anyway.
would have been fun if we had let people guess, although
Yeah, but
mm,
we'll put a wrap. We'll wrap that up. But it was a lot of fun, and I recommend
mhm.
it. Just in general, like a party where you dress as your favorite soap character. That could be a fun party.
That could be a fun party, yeah, and if we ever do have our meet and greet, which I think is a lovely idea, we could
It
have that.
is. I
That
don't know
could be
how
an
we do it.
activity, maybe. I
Yeah,
think we'd have to find someplace a bit centrally located,
yeah.
far enough in advance, that people could plan
The
their
real
their
the
whole
real
life
General
around it.
Hospital the real General Hospital people do
Yeah,
meet,
they hit
meet at
Memphis a lot,
Graceland.
don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah. That
yeah.
would be fun if we
That
were
would be
sort of in the
cool.
neighborhood that weekend.
We could be like the budget version if you
Yeah.
can't afford.
Or we could all go and we could all be dressed up as, like, the same character.
Yeah, and see if they can figure out who we're trying to be. But
Just freak them out.
I know I
So
would love to go to one of those things. But
mhm,
anyway,
mhm.
anywho, it was a good
Anyway,
time.
it was a good time. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Gia.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And
Um,
I think sorry, this is the last thing I'll say before we
oh,
move
okay.
on, but I think you would have to agree that the dogs love you. There was no
Your
animosity.
dogs?
Yeah.
Well, Vinny and I have a little bit of a frenemy thing going.
There was several times where he was sitting beside you.
Yeah, but that was just to like stake his claim to his territory because that spot on the couch, like he likes to sit right there in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
he was mostly kind of aggressively throwing his weight around trying to get me to stand up.
That's an interesting interpretation, but okay.
But Rocky does love me. She's like
Yes. Yes.
climbing right up and looking,
Mhm.
gazing longingly into my eyes and all that.
Yes. Yes. She's all about the eye contact.
And B, I don't know. Who knows?
B, I think, didn't bark at you, so that's big.
No, that's
That's
progress.
huge.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I call it a win.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
I was glad to be accepted into the herd
Yes, yes, you
by
certainly were.
by all your dogs and your daughter as well. So
Yes, and the kitty. Yep, yep, the whole
yeah. As your
everybody.
daughter said some about somebody else, but I think that I also qualified for this phrase. She
Mhm.
said she knew how to roll with our chaos.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
that's true of you as well as Bailey. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I That's probably sort of one of the top criteria I have for friends, you've
Being
gotta be
able to
able to
roll with the
roll with
chaos.
a little
Yeah.
chaos, yeah. Mhm.
A couple beers did help.
Yeah, yeah.
Not gonna lie, but
Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, certainly wouldn't hurt.
I enjoyed rolling with the chaos.
Excellent. Okay.
And
All
and, we,
right.
and the whole time I was visiting, so I was visiting for like a week, and we
Mhm.
we didn't watch General Hospital together because we didn't want to sully, we didn't want
Yeah.
to mess with our heads or influence each other on anything we might
Mhm.
have to say.
Right.
That's how professional we are. We went to our own quarters to watch, and we were like, "Zip it! Don't even talk about it."
Yeah. Maybe we just wanted each other to shut up
That
generally.
could be. That could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dear. No, we did try to keep our, thoughts to ourselves before broadcast time.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
To bring you this quality product that you're about to
yeah,
hear.
so it's all fresh.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right.
Well, so we launch into, so what is today?
Today's
Today's
Thursday, so
Thursday.
we
So we
had
had,
3 days.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now the first one, this is I don't remember much from Tuesday, of course, but, we did have Willow talking to Chase. Was that on
Yes.
Tuesday?
Yes. What was your initial, were you like, don't even answer, or what was your response? What was your reaction when you saw how that was going?
Well, I didn't care for it.
That's your
I,
new, like, not just I don't like that, but I didn't
yeah.
care for it.
I
Okay.
have to have a little variety, yeah, I mean, she knew Chase was sort of an easy mark, and I guess, I don't blame her for trying to go to the people who will not beat her up,
Yeah.
um, and I think she knew Chase was gonna be safe that way, but then, yeah, when she starts, like, working Isaiah too, I thought, "Well, you little slut." Did you think that
Yeah.
too?
Well, I didn't think she was being slutty, but I just like, you kind of know Chase is going to be the knight in shining armor sort of guy,
Mhm.
and so to lay this on him,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if she could have predicted that he'd go to Michael like he did.
I think yeah, I don't know, but it didn't seem out of character at all for him to talk to Michael. I mean,
Right.
obviously, if he ran into him, he was gonna speak up on her behalf, I think.
Yeah, I just felt like she was sort of spewing at people, and
Yeah. Yeah.
somebody pointed out online, not on our page, but on some other page, that
Mhm.
they thought that it was, I don't know what word they used, but rude isn't quite the right word. They felt like
Mhm.
she shouldn't have said what she did to Drew at the wedding with knowing that Scout was in the audience.
Yeah, yeah. I that whole thing was kind of inappropriate with Scout in the audience, I would say.
And
Yeah.
you, I guess you could argue that she was so unhinged that she wasn't even aware. But
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that what it is, or is it just like a so self-involved that she doesn't
Right,
kind of care who
right.
she's injuring?
Well, and that means she's no better than Drew, because that's how he's treated these kids,
Yeah, I
Um
kind of don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying this storyline. It's making her way
Mhm,
more interesting, but I kind of
mhm.
feel like if we go the like, oh, she's Nell, she's
Right,
another Nell, that
right,
sort of,
uh-huh.
and we've talked about this before, that once you say somebody's, you know, insane, then
Yeah.
it sort of nullifies them as a viable character or something.
Right, yeah, and then you sort of feel like you have to, blame the illness for everything, it's they're no longer responsible for anything they did,
Yeah, yeah,
you
there's
know?
that too. Yeah. But
So,
I don't
yeah.
know, but I mean, there's also like people who can have unstable moments in their lives where they
Mhm.
do things that they would
Definitely.
never do again.
Right,
Um,
right. Definitely, that's true.
I kind of don't want to see them paint her in the same way
Mhm.
as a Nell, you know.
No, right, I don't either. I mean, because that would mean she'd really, done a 180 from who she used to be,
Right,
you know?
right. But I
Um
don't know, maybe if your life is so, if you're so backed into some kind of corner,
Mhm.
maybe you will go to your darkest impulses, and
Yeah, maybe. Sure, sure, I guess if you feel like you're running out of options, and I
I
think you
just,
and sorry, go ahead, Gia.
oh no, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, when you're in a position like that, probably you don't think you have options. You're too
Yeah, right,
desperate to really be weighing things in a rational way, obviously.
right. Yeah, I just, when she had that conversation, she had a conversation with Carly where she attempted to
Yeah.
um, apologize,
Mhm.
and of
Mhm.
course she's laying the groundwork to try and get her kids back.
Yes, yes.
But Carly was, I don't know. Carly was clearly saying, "You're just like Nell, and I'm not gonna."
Yeah, I know. I know. That
I mean,
was
Nell had her sympathetic moments as well. Like there was a lot of there was a lot of sympathy for the Nell character when you realized where she came from and what had been done to her.
Mhm.
But then they made her just plain like kind of psycho evil.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and that's what I don't
Mhm.
want to see. I want to see
Mhm.
explainable, treatable mental illness.
Yeah.
That,
I think we all wanna see that.
you know,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily like, oh, this is normal for everybody, but
Right.
if there's no path back, if you're just a
Mhm.
flat out psychopath
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
I don't know. And maybe some people think that she is with what she did to the baby.
Daisy. Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
know. That is very bad, and, if she did the baby switching thing too, like, all of that, like, it seems like, that, like, since nobody got hurt physically, I guess it's possible to think that none of that was that terrible, but it coulda gone very wrong, any one of these things she did, you know?
And it's very she obviously plotted and planned these things
Yeah.
out. So it's not
Yeah.
like a moment of where
Right.
impulse
Uh-huh.
control that
Yeah.
just goes haywire. It was
Yeah.
planned
Mhm.
out. I
Yeah,
don't know.
so
I don't know where I stand, but I just don't want to see her sort of shoved in that direction and therefore not really
mhm.
a character we can identify with or a character with no other future.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think Michael's kinda struggling with that too, because I
Yeah.
think he does see all of that she's done, and I think it's kind of a relief that he's figured that out now.
Yeah.
But I think he's also thinking, if I really, like, draw a hard line here, that means I'm cutting my children's mother out of their life, and that's
Right.
huge. That's
Yeah.
huge to do to them, so I don't know. I think he also kind of wants to imagine that she could be, sort of treated and become like the person sort of, I guess, that he once knew. I don't know. I don't know either, but
Yeah. I
you
don't
know.
know. Yeah, it's tricky. It's sort of damned
Mhm.
if you do and damned if you don't. She's too dangerous to see her children, but not seeing her
Mhm.
children is making her more
More, yeah.
out of
Mhm.
her head.
Yeah, yeah, and I was starting to see, like, when she was talking to Carly, even though it didn't work, that she could become sort of a master manipulator, I mean, she was that sort of a Chase, and Isaiah, in a way. She's got
Yeah.
them, like, solidly on her side, and, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's sort of thinking about the Willow they knew, so, um,
Right.
but
Like maybe once they all find out about the baby spinning, they'll be
less sympathetic, yeah.
less sympathetic, yeah,
Yeah,
because
like,
that is quite dastardly. That was
it
to
is.
to do to the baby and to do to Sasha.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, just to invade that little fragile world, just
yeah,
to sort of, like, mess with people is pretty awful.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, it
you
is.
know, so, yeah, I don't know
Do
either,
you allow for any grace in this situation, or do you say clearly this person can't be around her children anymore? I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
It's
well,
not my call, but we'll see where they go with it.
we will. Now, do you think at this point anyone should have suggested that maybe she talk to a professional?
I would have suggested that, like, right after that wedding when they found her in a
Yeah,
heap in the wedding dress
yeah,
with the
yeah.
mascara, like,
Uh-huh, right.
obviously she needed to where's Kevin? Where
Where
is
is
Kevin?
Kevin? Is he on another soap opera? Is he writing a book? We
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
but
I mean, Stella should have been in there advocating and,
yeah,
getting
uh-huh.
her hooked up with some resources that she needs.
Mhm. That's true. I think that would, I mean, because it seems like that's her best bet. If she wants to go sort of a logical, rational route, it would be to show that she's willing to do the work, that she knows
Yeah.
she's got some problems, right.
everybody's ready to get her a lawyer. Everybody seems to
Yeah.
be preparing to
Yeah.
pay for a lawyer for her.
Yeah,
But yeah,
right.
obviously some mental health issues here.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
and just to examine that whole, like, why do you need, like, she fell for Drew because he
Mhm.
was her hero.
Mhm.
Um, did she fall for Michael because he was her hero, or what was going
I
on
think
there?
I think in some way he was. I mean,
So she's
yeah.
got a little pattern going on.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
just some like run of the mill psychiatry for that kind of stuff. And then
Yeah.
for the baby spinning, I don't know where you go
I know maybe like an app might do the trick for some of the
for
run of the
that.
mills, but for the baby spinning, you
Yeah.
might need maybe even a team of professionals.
Yeah, you're gonna need something more than that online hims and hers crap, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Do you think if Michael had taken Chase aside and said, "Listen, I know you're a fan of Willow's, but she has engaged in some diabolical baby spinning." Do
I
you
don't know. I was wondering if he was gonna spill on that. I felt Chase said his piece, but then he went on too long. You know, he
Yeah,
pushed
yeah,
too
mhm.
far, too hard.
Right, right,
Um,
uh-huh.
and I felt like Michael did a pretty good job of holding this cool.
He did, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, and do you like, was he protecting Willow by not telling Chase what he thinks she'd done, or
That's a good question. I kind of feel like he's still not sure what the consequences should be,
yeah? But
you
I
know?
thought it showed great restraint to not just
Yeah,
spill it and say,
me too, yep. Mhm. Yeah, it was
um,
interesting that he talked to Dante about all of that 'cause
yeah, yeah,
Dante's a cop too, just like Chase.
yeah. I don't know, and I don't like seeing. Of course, are we? So we see some a little rift opening between Brooklyn and Chase, and so
Yeah, I
and
know.
enter Willow into the picture. Are we gonna go down that path again? I don't want to.
I don't want to either. That would be bad, and that definitely wouldn't help Willow ultimately, I don't
No,
think.
no, to just
Yeah.
go back to, yeah, that would be, so I hope they don't do that. Do something fresh and new, people.
Yeah, fresh and new.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I still think it's possible that she'll grab the kids and go to Isaiah's cabin.
The cabin, it's out there. We know it's
It's
out
out
there.
there,
We've
it's getting
talked
worked
about it.
on,
Yep.
it's probably got some lovely beadboard or, a nice
Uh,
new stone mantle, maybe.
yep. I'm sure there's some plaid going on,
Plaid, some
some
nice
plaid blankets, and
buffalo
yep,
checks, uh-huh.
some Pendleton,
Mhm,
something
mhm,
Pendleton going
mhm,
on.
mhm. Yep,
Maybe some
so
bellows and a nice set of fire pokers or something that'll come in handy
yeah,
for
for stabbing
when
people.
right, when Willow's trying to keep everybody at bay or something.
She'll need those pokers, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that
dear.
wouldn't it be something if there were a big standoff at that cabin and you'd
It
called it?
Oh, that would be something. Hmm.
Wow. Anyway,
Anyway, okay,
um,
so
what else we
that's
got? When are we
that's
going to get to Liesl and the foam finger and the
let
lactose intolerant?
let's get to poor Liesl. Oh, dear. Dear Liesl. She's
She's so
really
great. She's so
she's
interesting. How come they can't write everybody that
I
interestingly?
know, she's totally fresh, everything is kinda unexpected with Liesl.
Yeah, yeah, and I wanted to see the boys go have ice cream with
I
her. I
did
thought that would have been
too.
hysterical.
Yeah, I was disappointed that Jason was running interference, there. I
But
didn't think that was cool.
I, I thought it was pretty grown up of him though,
Yeah,
to like lay it out for Rocco the way he did. I
yeah,
mean, not for Rocco, but
but
to Liesl the way he
so she
did.
would
You know
think
about
about Rocco,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because all these adults are being pretty selfish.
Well, man,
Lulu,
especially fucking
obviously,
Lulu. God,
yeah.
she's just the worst. Oh,
I know,
so
I know.
bad.
I
She's e
know. Her
was she
conversation with Carly, it was like, God, you're just
God.
I don't
That was
know, so
terrible.
entitled and unbearable, and yeah.
Yeah, man, I think I hated her even more today than I did the last time we saw her. I
Was
just
that
thought
just today, that conversation? I couldn't even remember,
well,
but,
I don't know, I watched the couple episodes one after
yeah.
the other, so it might have been yesterday,
Yeah,
but,
she is not winning any likability contests right now.
like, trying to, like, get people to align with her against Liesl, I mean, what the hell, you
I
know?
think that's how World War One happened, right?
It started with
Didn't
a
we decide
stolen
that?
embryo. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
you're right, yeah. So, yeah,
Um,
I guess history is repeating itself.
and it was, like, the first time they decided to, like, "Well, we're just gonna carve up the world, and whoever you're aligned with, that's you
Mhm.
fight for them." It doesn't matter, we
Yeah.
don't nobody remembers what it was about, but
No, no, but it just as well it might have been a little
somebody got
tiny
shot
boy.
in an open car, is that right?
Oh,
It's like that
Jesus
Friends
Christ.
episode.
Yeah, it was Mexico, gee, I don't know much about Mexico.
It's so not Mexico.
I know it, isn't that what they said?
Oh, was it?
I think so. Bless their hearts, those pretty girls.
No, but we're not doing any better.
No,
Oh,
no. That's why we're talking about soap operas and not world
right, I guess
history.
so. But, anyway, that was fun. I mean, I can't stand this whole softball season thing, but,
No, oh, that's
that was a
excruciating
fun scene.
also. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just to the little detail about the lactose intolerance, I'm like, that's a fresh little detail to give a character. And of course,
Yeah,
it's a lie, but she came
yeah,
up with it so quickly to get out of the.
yeah. Oh, I that made me so sad for her though, because clearly she was so delighted to spend time with these boys, you know?
I know, and they were so cute. I even their conversation, though not realistic, was
Mhm.
cute. Like, I like that
Yeah.
they're actual friends, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Very nice, very nice, these 2 boys.
Yeah, and so
Where's Scout?
maybe
Scout doesn't come to these things?
well, no, no, Scout's
Yeah,
probably in a
yeah.
closet somewhere. Someone's
She's
forgotten
disappeared
about
again. Well,
her,
she's
you
headed
know?
to DC, and that's gonna be the big battle with
Oh,
Alexis.
yeah, that's a bummer. Poor Scout. Imagine, like, you have all this stuff going on. Your life
I
basically
know.
sucks now, with
Let
your
her live with
dad.
Alexis. I mean, Alexis has some questionable morals too, but
I'd say almost all of her morals are questionable, but she'd be good to Scout, you know? She would teach her
yeah,
how to operate in the gray area, you know?
right. How to wear a blazer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so, I mean, she would be a better choice than Drew any day of the
Yes.
week, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, that doesn't that seem, like, pretty thoughtless on Drew's part to just believe that it's okay to just rip her out of her little community here and take her to
Well,
DC?
yeah, I mean, that's Drew. Like, that's what I'm saying is that we've got a lot of adults who really are just putting themselves first all the time.
Yeah, yeah, they really suck, really suck,
And
and
I
you
believe the children of the future, you know?
teach them well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
too, yeah, but,
Did you tell the
y
people that we didn't hear any Coldplay the whole time I was visiting,
yeah,
and you
I
didn't
thought
play me
about
any Coldplay, and so
I
I still
I
don't know a Coldplay song?
well, alright. I guess I'll have to fix that. I'll fix you. That's a Coldplay song.
Maybe you should post your favorite Coldplay song for everybody
Mm,
to
okay.
to
I guess
give
it'll
give
be
their excuse.
the scientist, because I was an information scientist, so it sort of
Oh, is that something you lose? Like, are you that ebbed away, like you lost it?
I think
Like it was a degree, but, like, if you don't use it, they just kind of
you lose
drain
it.
they
Drain
drain
it.
out.
Well, my brain is sort of losing steam here. But I guess if you still wanna refer to me as an information scientist, I won't
Well,
fight
I
you on
never
that.
stopped. I didn't realize I thought once you got a degree, you had it, you know? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
should put
guess.
your name, comma, and then you put all those degrees afterwards.
I should start doing that.
Yeah, part of your
Although
letterhead,
it
yeah.
was like at the school I went to for my library science degree, they were afraid that libraries were gonna be obsolete in a few years, so they changed it to informatics instead of library science.
Informatics.
I know, it's like, "Oh,
Sounds
you
like something you
people."
get, like, in the middle of the night, with your Ginsu knives or something.
I know. But so I applied for a job, and on my resume, it had like I had a MIS, a Master's of Information Science, and they thought they said they said
They thought
afterwards,
you were a scientist. I was
yeah,
like,
they were like, we were really
"Oh."
looking for someone with a master's in library science. I was like, oh, come on. I think I rolled my eyes about as big as I could, like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" Mm. So there you
And then you
go.
had to go get one from Acme.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, dear.
anyway, I
Anyways,
just
here
can't
we
believe
are.
we let the week go by with no Coldplay. I mean,
I know, I
honestly.
came close. I came close to
Did
sending
you?
you
You
stuff.
shoulda you shoulda
Yeah.
hit me with some Coldplay while I was, in the cups.
I
I might have been
I
more
should have.
I might
You
have been
were.
more amenable to it.
Yeah, you're right. Damn it, I really missed an opportunity,
I
or
know,
well,
I know.
several opportunities. Every
I
every
know.
every
I
day there
remember
was an
every night was
opportunity.
like every night was I was on vacation. We were
Yeah.
sitting outside in these half broken lawn chairs and I was having cocktails. And she had her feet in a baby pool. It was
Yeah,
nice.
it was nice.
In that hazy there was some kind of Canadian wildfires happening. So we're just sitting out there in the haze with the
Yeah,
poor air
yeah,
quality, but it made for
mhm.
beautiful sunsets.
It really did, yeah, so
We'll
thank you,
save that
Canada.
for thanks, Canada.
I'll still take Canada any day over what we've got going on here.
Yeah, no problem there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Same.
So okay, let's get back to our
Oh yeah,
stories.
okay.
Okay, so
What
hats
else
off to
we got?
Liesl for being
Yeah, we love you, Liesl. Don't ever leave us,
don't
please.
ever leave us. And now I thought that Jason was gearing up to go find Brit, but I was wrong.
Right. Yeah. I think we all thought that.
I guess because he made the call, I thought he was gonna, like, make a reservation or something, but
But I thought it was interesting that what Sonny pointed out, like,
mhm.
maybe you should let Britt know that you're not dead. And I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you're right. Britt thinks he's
Yeah.
dead.
But
And that
what's
might change things for her.
yeah, I was thinking that too, but then I thought she's been looking at a lot of Port Charles stuff on social
Oh,
media or
that's true.
whatever.
So how would she not know that right.
I think she would know that he's alive. Although you'd think that would have been an interesting scene, to show
He's
us.
probably not on Facebook though.
Right, right. He might not have been at any of these places where the other people are turning
What do
up.
they what do
So,
they call it on there? Not book face, but it's like face
oh,
head time or
plants.
something.
What did you
That's
call it?
what she said.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh, oh
We
god.
we were almost kicked out of a restaurant during our visit because we couldn't stop saying that's what she said. And
Yeah.
it was cracking Keisha's daughter up so badly that I couldn't stop doing it, because I
Yeah,
so
because
fun to
you're
make her laugh.
I yeah,
The
yeah,
other
that was
patrons were staring a bit.
Oh, that
Um,
was fun.
I don't know what they call
Anyway,
it. They don't call it Facebook. They call it what do they call it?
yeah.
It's something kind of close.
Yeah,
My
I
face.
don't
I think that might be it. My face.
my face or
No.
face space would be good too.
Oh yeah, face space.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Anyway,
love your
whatever it
little
is.
face or something like
Yeah.
that. Whatever it
Um,
is. But yeah, you can't escape. You're right. If she's totally clued into what's going on there, she would know that Jason was back. Yeah, you're right.
I think somewhere it would have come up, but it would be fun if she didn't know that he was alive and then suddenly saw a picture of him. That would
Oh
change
yeah.
everything for her, right?
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. I'm also thinking, do you think maybe Anna will send Jason over there to keep an eye on Joss?
Oh, that could be. That could be. because
That
she's putting it
way,
all together. And that, that
yeah.
whole little kidnapping thing, we didn't even talk about that, but that was so silly.
No.
The
I'm starting to
Brennan,
think he's not
yeah.
that great a spy either.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to get to like him more because he's on there
I
permanently
guess.
now.
I guess
But
so. I don't think kidnapping Anna is the way to do it.
yeah, but so she's totally clued in as to what's happening now.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
and she's running interference with Emma now too, and I was glad because I was like, I don't want those kids getting into something dangerous. The Scooby
No.
Dooers. There's always a summer
Yeah.
Scooby Doo adventure with the young
Yeah.
ones.
Right, right. They would have been in too deep, I think. I don't think they could handle. Well, I mean, they're smart, kids, but still, they don't know the dangers that lurk around
Yeah,
the corner.
yeah. Mm.
So, yeah, we got to keep them safe.
I'm just wondering if we're going to get into the lab and it's just going to be a sea of beagles, that she's going to have to take with her and throw into Anna's apartment, and that horrible woman will come back
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
get Anna
That
taken.
reminds me. That reminds me. Gia was on fire while she was here,
What?
full of dazzling insights and ideas. And you thought maybe what they were doing in the
That's like,
lab. I know. I almost couldn't get through that, but I
is there
did.
sarcasm here? Because I don't remember that, but okay, go ahead.
Well, you thought maybe behind the doors in the lab they were developing like vegan products.
Oh, right, yeah.
I forget what exactly, but like a
That's
really
right.
good
I do remember
vegan
coming up with that.
cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, and they had to keep it hidden away from the world. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was too good. It would have ruined the
Yeah,
dairy industry, this vegan
right.
stuff.
So yeah, they were
Yeah,
trying to take them out. Right. That's
yeah.
right.
You wanted to save the world economy, basically, by
Yeah.
not blowing the lid off this fantastic vegan dairy line, right?
I thought you were talking about when I hit on the idea of you using all pool furniture inside your house.
Another good idea. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
That's probably going to happen, everybody.
So that it could just be hosed down.
I'm trying to figure out how to create a drain in the middle of the room. I don't think it's
Right.
hard, but
Like
uh,
are there any zoos that have just closed down and maybe you could just move
move
in,
there.
you know?
there's that there's that York Wild Kingdom. I don't know if they're doing much business these days.
Yeah, maybe you could just rent part of it or something and move all
Mhm.
your critters and
That's a cute idea too, isn't it?
yeah.
Hmm.
But get some of the take the nice vinyl that you had that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
make it
that's
make it
right.
cute. Yeah.
Make it cute, and then maybe they'd leave some animals, so it would be some
Yeah.
domestic little animals, little
I
dogs and a
bet you could
kitty.
paint a lot of the spaces with all your custom
All my
paints and
colors,
yeah,
yeah.
your colors, yeah.
All right,
Anyway,
that's a good
so
idea,
it's
Gia.
another good thing to think about. Just
Yep, yep,
put it on the back
mhm.
burner, but
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Okay. Moving on.
Okay. I wanna get into a little bit of unpleasantness,
Uh-oh. Okay.
and this
What?
has nothing to do with your visit.
Oh, you clogged the toilet and we're going to be sending you the bill and
Get out of my head. Yesterday yesterday, the kid comes downstairs, do you have I keep wanting to say spatula. She goes, "Do you have a plunger?" It's like, "Oh, no." She said, "I clogged the toilet." It's like, "Alright." So I get her the plunger. She's like, "I'll bring it right back." "No, no, no,
you
no,
keep it.
no. You keep it. That's yours." But, I haven't
Oh,
seen if there was any success, up there.
okay. Yeah.
So
Good luck to her. God
thought
bless.
thoughts and prayers, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't the unpleasant, that I was
Okay.
talking about,
That
though,
was unpleasant enough, but
it was
yeah.
a little bit, yeah. Um, what's her name? Portia and Curtis,
Curtis. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Now I
And the
have
working are we working on our marriage conversation for the millionth
exactly.
freaking time?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking he didn't gain a lot of ground with you, did he?
Well, what was funny is initially he did, and this is like
Mhm.
separate from the fact that he's apparently bought a lot of those unstructured jackets that you hate.
Yeah, and that was a mistake, I think.
That's all he wears.
I think maybe she should leave him for that reason alone.
Initially, he was echoing a lot of the things that I've said about
Mhm.
you know, I have been judgy and you
Yes.
weren't able to come
Yeah.
to me. And so a lot of your
Mhm.
actions were born out of, you know,
Mhm.
your desperation and not being able to count on me and that kind of thing. And
Mhm. Yeah.
he was saying them, but I don't know. I couldn't feel that he really meant them. That's what I'm not sure about. Why
Yeah.
did you think he didn't gain ground with me? What was
Well,
it?
because, like you said, he did say a lot of the right things, but it seemed like he still like there was like an asterisk by everything that was sort of like if you followed it to the bottom of the page, it said, "But I'm still superior," something
Well, I
like
felt a
that.
little bit of that. I'll be honest. I felt a little bit of that, and this is sort of um, two-sided of me to say because I felt the same way. Um,
Mhm.
when he said that when he realized that he was still loved her or in love with
Mhm.
her, when
Mhm.
she stood up to
Yeah,
Drew and
yeah.
said she wouldn't falsify Michael's records,
Mhm.
and he said that's when he knew that she was what that she how did he say it? She had integrity or she had
Yeah, yeah, and
principles
yeah,
or something,
right, she was brave and yeah.
and that felt condescending to me.
There was something about it that seemed like it was a little heartbreaking in a way because it sort of implied that there had been, like, a span of time where he had no feelings for her or didn't know what they were, you know?
Yeah, and that he thought she had no principles and that she had no
Yeah,
yeah, and that's
yeah,
what he was thinking was that
yeah,
she did these
right,
things and
right,
he
yeah,
couldn't abide her because she'd done these things.
mhm,
Um,
yeah, and I don't know if it was
that's not fair of me, I guess, because I didn't you and I feel the same way that like, finally Portia is
mhm,
showing, that she has some a conscience or something
yeah,
or
yeah,
I
mhm,
don't know.
mhm.
So that's wrong of me to criticize him for that, I guess. But
Well, I it seemed like I maybe like deep down he's feeling the way we want him to feel, but it's just that it didn't come across really that way. It still seemed like there was some sort of a framework that she had to figure out how to navigate. I
yeah,
don't
it
know.
still feels like he's the one who's like sitting in judgment still, and that
Yeah,
she's still
yeah.
like on a probationary, kind of
Right,
a
right. Yeah, they're not
yeah,
equals. They're not,
like she's a foster wife, and that maybe we'll
mhm,
see
mhm,
when the
mhm.
time's up, if it's going to be a
Mhm. If he's
keeper.
gonna keep her for another year or
Yeah,
send her
yeah,
back out there. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that was disappointing to me because I still like Curtis and want him to be a good partner for her if they're gonna
yeah.
be together. We'll see.
I mean, they've made her I don't know if she's more interesting or if she's just more what easier to be around or something or
Yeah, she's not as full of shit, maybe.
yeah, and she's not on like total screech and
Yeah.
she kind of like she hit a point where she just was like, oh fuck it, and
Yeah, yeah.
then she became herself,
Mhm, mhm.
and then
Yep.
it's like, oh okay, I like this woman,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
but when she was being kind of the fake, like what she thought Curtis wanted her to be, that was when she's
Mhm,
kind of
mhm.
unbearable. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not like I don't love the character, but
Mhm.
um,
I like her a lot more than I did before, and
I like her better than I liked her before.
yeah, and I
Yes,
did think the dress looked lovely on her. That color was a good
that
color
was
for
kind of a
her.
coral. Would you say it's a coral?
Well, it was more of a rose pink here. Maybe it was coral where you are.
Oh well, you have a I've seen all your TVs now, and you have far superior viewing situation going on.
Mm.
So I'll go with whatever you're calling it.
Oh, thanks, Gia. Well, also I noticed maybe that you picked up this too. Like everybody had a shiny face. It seemed like there were a lot of shiny faces around town. Did you notice that, or was that just me?
Isn't that some old like R&B song? Shiny faces, something like that. Or what am I thinking of?
Yeah, there is a song. I don't think it's Shiny
Uh-uh.
Faces.
No,
No.
good.
Smiling faces? Is that right?
Smiling
Yeah,
faces. That's
yeah.
it. That's what I was
Um,
thinking of.
yeah, but I'm just concerned that maybe there's like a powder shortage out there. Maybe
The
they
pancake
burn
makeup. Yeah.
through their powder budget.
I noticed, I didn't notice that, I have to admit. But I did
Okay.
think today, like we had a lot of outside spaces again, like
Yeah,
Sidwell and
uh-huh.
Lucy, and
Oh, right,
there
yeah.
was some kind of like background music playing, like as if the establishment was playing music. And it was
Uh-huh,
like a little loud, like the dialogue was kind of at the
uh-huh,
same level or something. And I was
uh-huh.
like, I don't know. I thought that was a little weird, but
Yeah,
maybe that,
yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we had a lot of Sidwell too, didn't we?
We did. Did you like that?
I did not. I also was thinking that, when he and Marco were having their little conversation that was interrupted by the ADA, I was thinking Marco has kind of gone over to the other side pretty quickly and easily. I mean,
Yeah.
he hasn't done anything yet, but I don't I don't like that he can sort of change, and I know that he's still probably, I guess, the same man in his relationship with Lucas, I guess, but if
Yeah,
Lucas
but we know from past history that Lucas doesn't like it when
Yeah,
people operate in the gray areas, you
he
know?
doesn't, especially if it's a violent gray area.
Yeah, like if he couldn't take Brad doing sort of, soft crime, like
Yeah, I'm a
they
soft
were pretty
criminal.
soft, right? Baby
Sure.
switching.
Yep,
Um,
yep,
he didn't
tampering with
spin
lab
any babies.
results. He didn't spin, and that's where maybe
Lab
he would draw the
results stuff.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
But, if Marco's getting involved in violent crime, that's gonna be a problem for Lucas.
And
And we see Lucas, like, the whole thing with Lucas not accepting Sonny anymore, not even wanting
Mhm.
to be at Carly's house because Sonny
Yep.
might be there.
Right, right.
So we're setting
Mhm,
him up for some
mhm.
some heartache, I think.
I agree, some heartache is right. Yeah, that's too bad for Lucas,
Did
but,
you like the scene between Carly and Lucas?
I don't know. It was a lot. I mean, it sort of made sense, I guess. Maybe it was kind of, necessary business to,
It took me a while to figure it out because I didn't know that Lucas was living at Carly's.
I still don't know if he really is her brother,
Right, yeah.
how they're related to each other.
Yeah, she's suddenly way more attached to her relatives than she was
Yeah, yeah,
before.
it is like I still feel like I register them as brother and sister on some level because they're telling me that's what they are, but
Yeah,
in
right,
my
yeah.
heart, I don't feel it maybe
Yeah,
like
because
I
she had
should.
nothing going on with the old Lucas that we knew, that I
Mhm.
remember anyway. Like, they weren't all
Yeah,
chummy, I don't think.
I don't
But I
remember
like
them
these.
being.
I like them having siblings and cousins, and like I like that's different, a
Mhm.
different aspect that they could, other than just love interests all the time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely true. You get different conversations when there's
Yeah.
not that agenda,
But I felt like it went on a little long, and then I thought, well, why are
Yeah,
you giving him a key now?
right,
Like, is she just
right.
giving him the key back? Like,
Yeah.
I got confused. I was
I
like,
know, I know. I feel your pain, Gia. And then I was thinking, oh, well, but he might want to spend a holiday with Marco. So I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
like, that was stressful. That whole thing was stressful.
yeah. I guess so. What else?
But
Oh, another conversation I would like to hear what you have to say about is
okay.
Sunny with ADA. Is it Turner? I know we've talked about her.
Yeah, Turner. I don't remember her first name. I want to say
Somebody's told
Lucia.
us. We've
I know
we've
they
had this
told us.
exact conversation.
I know they're screaming at us right now.
Was it Janine?
Sorry. We're
Was
so
it?
sorry.
I think it's Ada. It's Ada.
That's what I found when I looked it up. That silly old AI doesn't know what's a name and what's a degree or a title.
Ada.
Ada.
I like the name Ada. But anyway, okay, so Sonny and ADA Turner at the hospital with the twisted ankle. Go.
Yeah. Well, he definitely made some serious ground with her, but and I felt like he was pretty much sincere, even though he had told Jason that he had this whole sort of plan, right, to worm his way into her good graces. I don't know. But it was, I don't know, it was a little too, I don't know, corny, something, I don't know,
Yeah,
typical Sonny kind
it's
of.
yeah, it's not like they do this with him every time.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna somehow disarm this woman in
Right,
power with his
right.
dimples, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And she's younger and he's
The
older.
age difference, yeah, the age difference is too much. I
It's too
don't like
much.
that, somehow we can't find a woman who's impervious to his charms. Like, they all just
Yeah,
fall, and it's like,
yeah,
looking at him there, like, he's not unattractive or anything, but it's like,
yeah,
would that woman be giving him the time of day and be all like, "Oh, well, you must have," like,
yeah.
with the amount
I
of
don't.
animosity she has toward supposedly, or had,
Right.
towards him over his life of crime,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
suddenly she's, putty in his hands over a few personal details.
yeah.
I think
That
I
didn't.
think it's a little insulting, I guess.
I agree. It is insulting unless she's playing him, but it didn't
Oh,
seem
that
that.
would be interesting, I guess, but
Yeah,
we
and
didn't see evidence of that, yeah.
no evidence of that. No, but yeah, all of the things you said are true, and
And this
yeah.
strong professional woman, fully
Mhm.
grown, what do you think? She's probably in her 40s?
Maybe, yeah, early 40s, I would
Yeah,
say.
late 30s, early
Mhm.
40s, and
Mhm.
she's like a frickin' damsel in distress and can't figure out how to get
Yeah.
herself help from a twisted ankle.
Right, right, yeah.
I
I
the
know.
whole thing is like, what are we in 1952 or something? I just the
I
whole
know.
scene just kinda turned my stomach. Although, like
Yeah.
you, I didn't feel like he wasn't lying about anything he was saying,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
the whole, like, "I will be a knight in shining armor,"
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, and
Emotional
then and
rescue.
then she's gotta, go with him to get home too, it's like, "Come on."
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I was thinking, alright, so she's probably been here 2 hours at this point. He's just hanging around,
and he's lurking around like a
you
creep,
know?
you know?
Yeah, it is a little creepy at that point, you know?
It's yeah, and she's not smart enough to see through, this kind of manipulation, like,
Yeah,
so she
she
rose
should
to
be.
this level in her professional field, and
Mhm.
somehow this one guy is able
Mhm.
to just, I don't know.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, disarm is a good word for it, Gia.
It's, I think I don't know if it's insulting to women, but it's insulting to that particular character at the very least.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'll get off my
Yeah.
soapbox now, I'm done.
No, no, that's all it's all valid. And it is everything we've seen before. So, and then she's even like the type, the dark hair.
Right,
She's
the dark hair, she looks like
yeah,
Lily, she looks like,
like Brenda.
Brenda, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that can't possibly turn into a physical relationship, right? I mean, that would be
Because of the
really.
bad ankle, or what? Why
Yeah,
can't
she's
it?
it just feels like there's it I mean, I could see, like, if he had a different sorta energy, then his age might not play a part as much, but it just doesn't feel like they could possibly, have any real common ground. I think he is showing his age, he's feeling his age,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah, it feels a little icky, if
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
route they go.
yeah,
I mean, we were saying the same thing about, it's like the Drew character,
yeah,
he's a handsome, viable man, but with Willow, it felt like he
yeah,
was,
mhm,
it felt wrong, you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they need to, I don't know. I guess a lot of men don't want age appropriate relationships in real life either, do they? But
I'm sure they don't, but
Mm.
I think, on our stories, I think we have a right to, expect something like that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
we had trouble with Robert and Diane too, like, they seemed
Oh
like they didn't
yeah.
have,
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like, you just
Yeah, that
wanna
was
be
bad.
them to be able to match wits and everything, like.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
or
know.
at least address if they're going to go with the May December kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Address it somehow, even if it's with humor. You know,
Right. Mhm.
acknowledge that, and like,
Mhm.
oh, it may this the relationship can still work if they acknowledge it, but to act like
Mhm.
Sonny's still some kind of Romeo. Um,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hmm.
anyway,
Mhm.
that's where I stand on that. But I hope that's not where they're going, because it's
Yeah,
just
me
it,
too.
and they've done it so many times with him, not
Mhm.
like
Mhm. Yeah.
it's just do
Right.
something fresh, do something like the
Yeah.
lactose intolerant line. That's
Yeah.
that's where you were shining today, General Hospital.
Yeah. And I think we believed Sonny was sort of becoming more philosophical and gaining perspective about this stage in his life, so it seems like
Right,
he would want different things too.
right, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, give us an age appropriate character too, just
Mhm.
in what they're thinking about. Because we all know, like, we're old people now. I feel like even though
Mhm.
you and I have an
Yes.
age difference, I think that we're still kind of in a similar category. We're
That's
aging.
yeah, we're old. Yes.
We're old. And we think about different things than we thought about in our 20s and 30s. You just
Yeah. Mhm. Yep.
and so these characters should be reflecting that somewhat too.
Yeah, yeah, and she supposedly had political aspirations and everything too, right? I mean, she kept, like, accusing Laura and Anna of jeopardizing their careers by hanging out with Sonny, so I don't know. Seems like
Yeah,
she'd be a little more practical, maybe.
yeah. All right. I guess we flogged that one enough.
I guess we have, yeah.
I
Sorry,
would I would say
everybody.
we beat a dead horse, but I know you don't like the horse references too much.
No,
So
and I wouldn't think you would either, right? Beating a dead
that
horse.
particular one, yeah, that's a weird one.
It is a weird one, yeah.
It's a weird. It's kind of
Yeah.
like when people say, and I've said it myself, and then thought later about, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like what?
Yeah, also pretty
Like what?
brutal. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Why are we
know.
still saying that?
When did we ever skin cats?
Like I'm so glad I missed that week.
What did Julia Child do that or something? I mean, I don't
She
know where.
probably did. She
Yeah,
cooked
she probably
everything.
could, yeah.
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 Anyway, I don't think we covered everything, but I think we're close to our
No.
time limit here.
We are if we're trying to, keep people, from
Going
going
off the road
crazy.
or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're on your
Uh
commute. Yeah.
Right, right. Yeah, we hope you're almost home.
If you're queuing into our video from last time, again, I just
Oh, yeah.
apologies for
Yeah. Yeah.
we're not actors.
No, we're
Um
not. And I also
uh,
apologize if you couldn't find it. I didn't realize that I had led you.
well, yeah, and thank you to whoever messaged because
Yes, thank you.
we in classic Keisha Gia fashion didn't want to see ourselves. So we
More than
didn't
ever.
we we didn't look for it. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we know that you guys wanted to see get a glimpse behind the curtain there, so as it were.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
That was behind the curtain, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Yeah. All
Anyway,
right.
well, we'll see what happens in the next few days and
Mhm.
hopefully
Mhm.
more Liesl and more Brit and more
Yeah,
Rocco and
we didn't really talk about the ice cube scene, but I guess we did a little bit, like, enough
uh,
to just say that
yeah,
that was
inappropriate, Ava. Goodness
racy. Yeah,
gracious. Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad Molly didn't see that.
Yeah, and I actually was like, okay, thank you for not letting Molly get
Yeah,
the pool. That was
yeah.
a kindness. Yeah.
It was, yeah. So, there's somebody inside Christina's head and heart, I guess.
Somebody's up there, not just a worm.
Yeah.
But
Not
yeah,
just a worm. No,
yeah.
that's good. Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, well, we will talk again in a few days, and thanks
We
everybody for
sure will.
listening.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah. All right. All
All
right.
right.
You have a
Yeah.
good night, Keish. We'll talk to you
You
soon.
too, Gia. Okay, bye.
Okay. See ya.